Okay, thank you for letting me speak today. I recently was a finalist in the County Executive Office recruitment. Through that process, I met a lot of good people. I went around, tried to meet everybody. I tried to say that I was going to be a CEO for all the people. I wouldn't be a yeast in the community. As part of that process, I did do due diligence, not only in operations, but also on financials. And through my due diligence and my knowledge of how to analyze financial statements, I discovered that the county of Shasta, which is supposed to have a reserve of 17 to 25%, 25% target, 17% minimum, actually had a reserve of around 13.5%. So basically that was, $25 million short. And through the process of calling the auditor controller, Nolda Short, a very honest person and very straightforward person, she confirmed that my analysis that this was below the minimum, matter of fact, and she then said, oh, well, we also had a loan on July 22nd for $10 million, and I was absolutely stunned. Because the way it works in California under California Government Code 29086, it is illegal to reduce reserves after the budget is set. More importantly, this county had an end of its fiscal year on June 30th, 2022. This transaction was just after that. And so, seeing this kind of thing, I went into the recruitment. I had met with the public committee. There's a public committee, a supervisor committee, and a department head committee. The public committee really appreciated this information, understood the importance of it, and wanted more information. I then met with the supervisors who were really interested in this, especially Supervisors Cry, Hellstrom, Jones, and Garmin. But then I got a lot of pushback from Supervisor Ricketts. And she said, well, this isn't a problem. It's very defensive. I thought that was strange because this is about your money. This is the safety cash for the car fire. This is what your other grant writers and people like that in the state justify giving you money. So learning after this that what we have here in Shasta County now is a situation of an illegal transaction. Secondly, that transaction, I now understand that it's going to be termed a receivable and some of the money is missing. That is doubly legal. And during this recruitment, there was efforts to silence this issue. I'm going to be in back if anybody cares about this, and I really appreciate the opportunity to talk.
Mr. Street, thank you. Your time is up, but I do have, Supervisor Berger does have a question for you.
Yes, well, not a question. I just want to say I don't believe you quoted me exactly, but for the record, I have here the minutes of June 14th. The motion to move $10 million from general reserves to the jail capital outlay budget was made. It was made by Jones, seconded by Garmin, and passed by the following roll call vote. The ayes were Supervisors Jones, Garmin, Chimenti, and Baugh. The noes were Supervisor Rickards. So you will be pleased to know that when this came to a vote, I voted no because I knew it was not appropriate to do. So I just want to point that out, and this is in the minutes.
Well, I warn you today that your accountants, Clifton, Larson, and Allen, do not know this transaction. This was done 3 weeks after the end of the fiscal year. The audit was published on January 24th. This was a subsequent event. This is a very serious issue. You're going to have your financial statement canceled. You're going to have your independent audit polled. You need to notice them today. This is of the greatest importance because this is public money, and these financials don't match the reality. So I'm sorry that I came in this format. I really wanted to try to help this county move past these issues, but today is the day you must address this. If there was an effort to hide it, well, that's kind of like the event and the cover-up. I'm not sure what's behind this. I know I was attacked really hard. This is something that everyone must focus on. I told the department heads, the focus of my efforts would be on the reserves. And I want to tell you, they were angry about that.
Thank you, Mr. Street. Alex Pilecki.